Hello and welcome to the Tego Trend Expert Risk Settings Tutorial Part 1. Once logged in, if you have already subscribed, click on My Subscriptions and then click on View and then click on Edit. If not, then click on Experts, choose your preferred expert and then click on Subscribe. And finally, click on the Risk tab. In the Risk tab, you can find two fields. The first field shows you the risk execution method. Note that when the expert opens a trade, the expert will be executing over your account the trade as well. The question here is, how does it execute the trade when your account has a different amount in terms of capital? The default settings here are the best settings recommended by Tego Trend, which is auto risk and one under multiplier. Let's assume that the expert has 3000 USD in its wallet, and assuming your wallet is 1000 USD, then the ratio will be 1 to 3. So when the expert opens a trade of 0.03 lots, your account will be ordered to execute 0.01 lots, which is a third of the lots given by the expert since your wallet is a third in size. However, if you change this into a 3, for example, then the expert will calculate the ratio and then multiply it by 3 times, which will end up with 0.03 lots. And of course, you can change the multiplier to 0.5, for example, and this will divide the final result after the ratio by 2. If your account is a standard account and is more than $3,000, this setting is the best for you, and we really recommend not changing it. Note that if your capital is less than $3,000, it is recommended to use fixed lot risk type, because the growth rate and the drawdown rate of your account may not be exactly the same as the expert. It might be more or less in both cases, and this is because of the fact that if the expert opens a trade of 0.1 lots and your account is 1/3 of the expert's capital, then the order should be opened with 0.033 lots, which is not accepted by platforms, which means the order will probably be rounded down to 0.03 or might be rounded up to 0.04, depending on the platform you're using. This is not something to worry about, but we are simply explaining what is to be expected. In the case of owning less than $3,000, we recommend risk type fixed lot, where the lot is to be set depending on your account size. We recommend 0.01 for each $1,000 of capital you own for the ultimate safety. This option will allow our expert to execute trades into your account, but with the given lot in this field in every single trade, whichever the size of lot our expert has decided to open with. Please note that when your account grows bigger, you will have to change this lot size by your estimation, since a bigger account can withstand bigger lots, and thus for better profitability you should be increasing it on the go. And as previously recommended, let it be 0.01 lots for each $1,000 of capital. The third type is risk multiplier by equity. Our expert uses balance whilst calculating its lots. By using this option, it will be calculating the lots by equity before closing the trades rather than your total balance. This option is recommended for accounts more than $10,000. The final option is lot multiplier. This simply checks the lots opened by the expert and multiplies them as given in the multiplier field directly with no ratios whatsoever. Please be careful of this setting in correlation to your capital, because if your capital is small, opening the same lots as the expert can be extremely risky. You are always welcome to use our live chat here and communicate with our customer support for any questions you may have. In order to know the current balance of the expert, you can do that by opening the Expert tab and then choosing the expert you are subscribed at or willing to subscribe with. Click on the View Expert that exists on its row and check the balance of the expert from the information panel. Hence, this balance is the balance you will be basing off your calculations in respect to your wallet when choosing your risk multiplier. Check our Part 2 tutorial explaining order control in addition to stop and limits. Thank you and welcome to the Tego Trend family.